In this video, I'm going to show you how you can schedule or roster your volunteers at your upcoming services and events. So on the left-hand side, I'm going to click Events, and then I'm going to click All Events. And here I can see I have a list of all of my events. And if I roll over these little areas under the rostered column, I can quickly see who's rostered. And if there aren't any rosters, I can also click this button to go to the roster panel. But what I want to do is click up here where it says list and change that to the multi-planner view, where now I can see all of the events side by side, as well as these really handy places that I can see all of the slots for my rosters. Now, if I scroll down, I have a number of different rosters. I can click the collapse all button in the bottom left, and I can just expand the ones that I want to manage. So the welcome team and the band roster. Now you can see for this 8 a.m. service, I've got a service, a life group event, another service, and then kind of like another life group event. What I want to do is filter this list down a little bit further. So I'm going to click the date filter up here, and I'm going to choose the next 4 weeks. So I only want to see the next 4 weeks worth of events. And then I'm going to click filters on the right. I'm also going to click add condition. I'm going to be really specific about what events I want to see at the moment. So I'm going to switch that to services, which is the definition of a service. And now I've just got only the services that are coming up in the next 4 weeks. That just makes it a little bit easier for me to see what's going on. Now here you can see there's a few people that I've already rostered on. Two of them are green. That means that they have already confirmed that they can do this position at that time, at that date. And I have the white ones, which means I've sent and notified them that I've rostered them on, and we're still awaiting a response from them. I can also click the nudge button if we want to just gently send them a message to say, hey, we haven't heard from you. Do you want to respond back to us? And then I have these ones over here that are blue. Now the blue ones, and they're kind of throbbing, glowing back and forth. These are people that we've added in to the roster, but we haven't actually sent the notification to them, and we haven't actually asked them whether they want to be rostered yet. So this is where we might be workshopping, and we're still kind of not set on these people being rostered at this position. And I'll show you how you can send those in a moment. Now, if I click down here where it says triangle, I can see on the right-hand side, I get a panel which will show me all of the suggested people that Fluoro knows about that might be suitable to fulfill this role. So you can see I've got Cade Douglas, Jake Peralta, and Cade Embry. And if I roll over each of these, I can see a little bit of information that just pops up on the left here, telling me the last time that they were rostered, the next time they were rostered, and also why they're being suggested. So the reason why these people here are being suggested is because they've previously fulfilled the role of triangle at an earlier event. So we're assuming that if they've already done it before, they can probably do it again, and they may be the person that you're looking for. Now, if none of these people are the person that you're looking for, you can just search up here for the person that you are looking for, and then click. And here you can see that Jessica Johnson is actually already rostered somewhere else on another event at this time. So she's already rostered as a vocalist at somewhere else. And I have the option here to either cancel, or I can just click add as a triangle anyway, which will add her in, and she can be rostered for both positions at the same time. Now you'll see that by default she's this blue throbbing color, that proposed color. Now here I have a few different options. I can either choose to click this little button and send this roster request directly to her, which will just change her to a white, send her a notification, and we'll wait for a response from her. Or I can click up here, which would say send to proposed. And just to illustrate this next point, I'm going to click and add a welcome team. I'm just going to add, we'll just add Jess here as well. And it'll also say that she's already rostered at that time. We'll add her in. Now you can see here, I can either just send this proposed roster, just the welcome team by clicking this button, or I can just send the band roster, or I can click up here and send this whole event. So I'm happy with what this event looks like, all of the people that are rostered on, and I can just click that button and that will lock in all of the people across the whole event and send the notifications. And that's as easy as, easy done. So to roster people on, all you need to do is just click the cell and then either choose from one of the suggestions or search for the person that you're looking for. If you click certain cells, let's see if I can find one, you might see here that we've got some suggestions, but up in this other tab, we also can see all the people that can't fulfill that role. So this role obviously requires the bass guitar capability, and these people have previously been a bass guitarist, but they don't have the capability. Now you can use capabilities to restrict those kind of roles. So let's say you might have to have a background check to fulfill the role of a kids leader, something like that. But this just gives you a little bit of information as to why those people aren't showing up in your suggestions. The more that you use it, the more that Fluoro learns and the better suggestions become. But yeah, you can also just search for people directly. And if you click on these cells and then click off them, you'll also get different suggestions often as well.